is Abdul Rahman. I'm a lecturer at a public university in Kenya. I deliver lectures in computing and informatics. In our last lesson, we discussed about Java separators, and actually we had found that there are around 6 separators. We discussed about the parentheses, the braces, the curly bracket, the semicolon, and commas, and the period. Today, we are going to start onto a new whole topic and ask ourselves, what are Java operators? And in that particular journey, we are going to define what is Java operator, what are the type of operators, and we are going to implement into our Eclipse. So let us start on that particular journey. So what actually they are operators? So we are told that operators actually they are special symbols that perform specific operation on 1, 2, or 3 operands. So they are special symbols, and these particular symbols they perform specific operations onto 1, 2, or 3 operands. They are used to perform operations on variables and what you call value. So they perform operation on variables and values. So we have got values and variables. So they perform operation on these 2 items. And the value here, the value it is what we call the operand. So the value is what we call up the operand. And the operations actually they are defined by the operations they are defined by the operands. So here we have the operands which we are going to discuss up in this particular lesson. So that one takes us to the type of operators. So here let's have some type of operators. So here we have got types of operators, and these operators actually they are classified according to the functions which they have, and they are different classification, but most of them they classify them into actually 7. So we have here the first one, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and the 7th. So we are going to all of them, the type of operand, into what we have actually our 6 types. So let us start with the type number 1. Type number 1 is what we call assignment operator. The assignment operator actually it is given up the symbol of equal sign. And then the second type is what we call the arithmetic operator. The arithmetic operator has several symbols, and this is what we call the addition symbols, the subtraction symbol, the multiplication symbol, the division symbol, and the modular symbol. And then the third one is what we call the unary operator. The unary operator also takes several symbols: the positive symbol, the negative symbol, the increment symbol, the decrement symbol, and then finally we have what you call the logical complement. So the logical complement. And then from there we have what you call the relational operator. The relational operator basically they contains the equal sign. We have what you call the not equal sign. We have the less sign. We have the less equal sign. Then we have the greater sign and the greater equal sign. So basically those are the relational operator. And then we move on to the conditional operator. And some other books they call them the logical operator. We have got what you call the logical and, logical or, and then we have what you call logical and what we have the conditional operator itself. And then after that we have what you call the type comparison operator. So here we have what you call the type comparison operator, and the type comparison operator actually it is one which is instance of. So And then the last one, we've combined two of them, is what we call the bitwise operator and what you call the bit shift operator. So the bitwise and the bit shift operator. So with the bitwise, actually we have the bitwise, the unary bitwise. We have what you call from there the unary bitwise, and then we have got bitwise and bitwise OR, and then we have what you call the XOR. And then from the bitwise shift, basically we've got shift right, shift left, and these are both of them signed and unsigned shift right. So basically these are the operators we are having, and basically we have seen we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 types of operator. So let's go now into our Eclipse and try to demonstrate the same. We'll take up a very simple example, and this particular example we want to do up an assignment operator. So let's take, for example, I'm declaring int num1 and num2 as my values, but now I want to assign to num1, so assigning let's say the value of 10 to num1. So that's what basically I want to do. So here I'll do num1, and this I use up an assignment operator, and I give it up the value of 10. And then maybe also I want assigning maybe 20 to num2. So basically what I can do, I can say num2, and I'm using up assignment operator to give up the value of 20. And then basically I can just print them. So here I'll say system.out print ln. What do I want to print? Basically I just want to print the values. So the value of num1 equals to, and then I pass on that particular value. I pass on that particular value of num1, and then basically I can say I put up and num2, I can put up equals to, and then basically here what do? I put up my num2, and then I terminate that particular statement. So basically let's run this particular program. So when we run this particular program, say the value of num1 is 10 and num2 it is 20. Actually using up what you call the assignment operator, we could have seen that this particular operand actually had those particular value on the display. So with that particular note, we come up to the end of this particular session. However, don't forget to subscribe onto our next session, whereby you are going to look at into details each one of these 7 operators. So in our next session, we are going to talk about the assignment operators. So thank you for listening. However, don't forget to subscribe, and bye for now.